When do you hear about your appeal?
This afternoon, probably.
It'll go your way. I'm sure it will.
Just adds to the stress. It's Craig I'm more worried about, though.
You know, I was thinking we should get him a thank you card.
A thank you card?
Yeah, I send loads. Whenever someone's done something kind or helped me in some way.
Craig's putting his career on the line. I don't think this is thank you card material.
I just feel like we need to show our gratitude. Let him know that we get how much of a big deal this is.
A big helium balloon? Thank you for withholding evidence. You slept with his back to me last night. We've only been living together a few weeks. I wanted to talk, but he won't even look at me. I forced him to be the thing that he hates more than anything. A copper who bends the rules.
He's got a reason for standing by you. He's choosing love over duty.
You make it sound noble. It feels so wrong.
You're his partner. You could throw me to the wolves. It's my face on the E-fit.
Yeah, well, I'm going to find out what's happening about that. Someone else might have come forward who recognises you.
And if they have?
Then the game's up. I'll see you after.
Shouldn't we talk first? Have a brew. Please don't shut me out.
We'll talk when I get back.
I'm so sorry. If he did ever love me, I doubt he does now.
You eating?
Nah, you just scoffed all the bread. I'll get some at school.
What have you got this morning?
Physics, maths, AV club.
When's that consent workshop thing?
Same time as AV.
What? It clashed. Daniel said he was going to sort this. It's important that you attend.
Really?
Yes, really. We've talked about this.
Are you trying to say it's aimed specifically at me?
No.
Well, then why are you banging on about it?
You heard Daniel, all right? Everybody has to go. You need all the information you can get, you know? Everybody needs to know how they can control their bodies and...
Okay. You've made your point.
Right.
Oh, I bought you some of my old uni books, you know, for your workshop later.
The workshop's about teaching mainly lads not to get handsy with the girls in the dinner queue. I'm not sure that Mary Wollstonecraft is relevant.
Wollstonecraft is always relevant. I do not wish women to have power over men, but power over themselves.
Yes, but...
You know, the younger generation needs to understand the history of feminism, otherwise they'll never take women seriously.
I reckon touchy-feely teenage boys need a rap on the knuckles. Or maybe confiscate their Xbox.
She was right, though. Consent's the new buzzword, but the issues are ancient.
A bit of dialectic of the morning. Good luck. See you later.
See ya.
She's very strident.
She knows her stuff.
Look, why don't you tell them about me too? Something relevant to their lives today. Like we did with Insta.
Hey, thanks again for that. That was a real help.
No worries.
Oh, why the long face? You coming home today?
Yeah.
Elaine, what are you doing here? Thought we agreed I'd fetch him. I just thought you might want a hand. I'm not banned from coming, am I? I am his mum. No, not at all.
Well, it's nice to have you both here, but I'm just worried that you're putting everything on hold at home.
Oh, you mean my jam-packed social life? I can play bingo anywhere. No, the only one I'm leaving in the lurch is Coco, the little cockapoo.
Right, yeah, the dog that you're fostering.
Yeah. The shelter's rehoming him in a couple of days, so my friend Edna's looking after him till then. But I think I might volunteer for the Weatherfield shelter while I'm back. But for now, you're my priority. Come on.
Yeah, and I'll help too.
Ah, you see, we're fighting over you already. So, you better get used to it, because I'm going to spoil you like all your birthdays have come at once, not just your 50th.
50? Wow, feel old.
Oh, you're a bit up and dressed. Aren't you excited?
No, I am, yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound like a bed blocker, but when I get out of here, I'm going to have to stand on my own 2 feet, aren't I? I'm going to have to manage my own meds, my own diet, my own recovery. I mean, here, I just press that little button and the nurse comes running.
Well, when you get home, if anything goes wrong, we'll come running.
Yeah, we'll be like your personal NHS.
Will I have to clap you every Thursday?
No, but your every whim will be taken care of.
Right, let's get you dressed and pack your bag.
Oh, I'll get the car.
Could get used to this.
Oh, I'm just
glad they've managed to squeeze open for this therapy session. It's not always easy to get away from work, you know what I mean?
No, it's a bit of a palaver, isn't it?
Yeah. By the time I've got Hope from school and to and from the meeting, it's a big chunk of the day.
Yeah. She set tongues wagging over at the factory. That Beth kicked off the other day. I've had a couple of parents giving me funny looks when I dropped her off at school. I said, do you want to take a photo? It'll last longer.
Feels like we're just back at square one. It'd calm down for a little bit. Fizz reckons she'll be able to make a fresh start when she moves.
She's going to have the same problem, love, wherever she lives. Mind you, this time it wasn't entirely Hope's fault.
Oh, not this again. You mean Bernie? She said she had nothing to do with Joseph disappearing.
Well, she would say that, wouldn't she? I've got my beady eye on her.
Yeah, well, whatever. Hope was in the wrong, and I'm hoping this therapist can shed some light on that. Fizz, come on, we're going to be late.
See you.
See you.
How did it go?
There's been no response to the EFIT.
Oh, thank God.
And Sarge, he said to me, no one's come forward that recognises her. And then I'm just there, like, I know her. But I didn't say that. Just kept my trap shut.
I can't imagine how hard this must be for you.
I'm sorry that I snapped at you yesterday. It's over now. I've withheld evidence. Broken my oath to discharge the duties of constable with fairness, integrity, diligence and impartiality. It's become a bit of a habit, isn't it, this withholding evidence? James Bailey?
This is different from what happened with James.
I still didn't tell the truth.
Let's go back in. Tell him what's happened. I can't bear to see you like this. I don't want you to hate me.
Of course, I don't hate you. I love you. And I've got to keep you safe. Especially after everything that you've been through.
But I don't deserve it.
I am a corrupt officer now. That is just how I feel. Even if nobody ever finds out. The only thing keeping me going is the hope that I can make up for it with years of dedicated service.
This investigation over Ted, it must be nearly done.
Yeah, it was. But now the delivery driver's come forward, they've got enough evidence to do another search of the flat, which will please his grandson because he's been banging on about us being more thorough. He seems to think that we've missed something. What are you covering up now?
You will be careful on your way back to school.
Yeah, I'll text you when I get there.
Sorry to be so clingy. Look, you can see where I am on your tracker. But an actual text is better.
I know.
You must be getting fed up with me. Look, I get where you're coming from. And I'll be home at 3, so we can do something nice together. I won't always be like this. It's fine. I can't get enough of you either. See ya.
Will you come and sit down, please, Faye?
Soup's a bit boring. We'll have something nicer for tea.
Look, why are you so scared? What are they going to find?
I was making a brew and my false nail came off. It fell down the plug hole. It'll have my DNA on it, won't it?
Well, they didn't find it on the first search, so they might not find it on this one.
But if it's still stuck down the drain, I can't take the risk. I'll have to go back to Ted's and find it.
Well, that is just a stupid idea.
But I don't have any other choice.
What are you going to do, break in?
No, I know the number to the key safe.
Right, well, what happens if CSI turn up when you're there? Then they've got your bang to rights case closed.
But if I leave it to them and they find my nail, it's still going to be the same result. I'll be back inside, but for life. I've got to go to Ted's.
Yeah, so another thing for me to turn a blind eye to. You know, if this was a cowboy movie, I would walk into the sheriff's office and just hand him my badge.
I don't have any choice. I've got to go back.
Come on in. Don't be shy. I think we'll wait a few more minutes. Max, you've made it.
Yeah, well, AV teacher's off sick, so...
You're here, that's all that counts. Have a seat. Right, let's get started.
This is bonkers. You can't go back to Ted. I can't risk someone else finding the nail.
CSI are doing another search of forensics.
Well, in that case, I should go. No way. You need to lie low, especially now an Aoife is out there of you. Look, it's my mistake. I'll go on my own.
Well, I'm coming with you. But we're in this together, remember?
We should have done this ages ago. I can just go quickly before any more police show up.
I'll do it.
What?
I'll go to Ted's.
You put your uniform on.
Yeah, well, I thought I might as well dress the part, even though I'm the offender now.
I don't want you to do this. It's too risky.
Yeah, I agree.
I better get a move on before CSI get there. Gonna need the toolkit.
Are you going to be able to do this?
I've watched a few videos online. I might not be a plumber. It might be a bit fiddly, but I'm the only person that can get into the flat without being noticed.
You sound calm, but I know you can't be.
Well, you wouldn't expect me to destroy evidence in order to cover up a crime without a heavy heart.
No.
What you're doing, it's amazing.
If you change your mind, just come home. I'll understand, and I'll still love you. We shouldn't have roped you into this in the first place.
After I've done this, nothing will ever be the same again. Right. Let's get it over and done with.
Who you texting?
Oh, just Nina.
Again?
Yeah, she just likes to know where I am.
You're only over the road.
Yeah, Andrew at a study group. He's a bit clingy.
Just don't want her to worry.
But she should let you have some space. I mean, I would never have done that to you. It's not like we were joined at the hip.
We were still doomed. No offence.
So have you and Amy had any more meetings with Mrs. C?
Yeah, she's not actually doing much. She just keeps hiding behind saying, our investigation led to strict rules stipulating that no one is permitted to take pictures. Idiots like the lads who did it can do what they want.
Lads like this usually get tarnished by the same brush, wrongly. I mean, I respect women. I would never do anything dodgy.
No, we know you wouldn't.
Just can't believe a scumbag's got away scot-free.
Well, I suppose at least they're doing these consent workshops.
Oh, did you see Daisy's Insta about that? It was really good.
Yeah, but don't you think if we keep banging on about it, we'll just be labelled as troublemakers?
No, we need to speak up about this. This is a really big deal.
Yeah, but you don't want to get on the wrong side of Mrs. C. She'll be the one writing your reference.
Yeah, and a good one. Look, my coursework is bang on. Anyway, look, me applying to uni has got nothing to do with this upskirting stuff.
Hey, have you decided which uni you want to go to?
Glasgow is my first choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's the only place that's got the course that I want, so...
And what's the course?
Risk management.
That's a bit niche.
The only thing is it's a long way from Manchester. It's a long way from Nina.
And if she's worried about you coming over here...
No, she's just really vulnerable at the minute.
You should still go take a look.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I could pick a course closer to home.
But not in risk management.
Listen, I know you like her, but you need to follow your dreams. You know, study what you love.
Hey, Max. You made it to the end. Well done. Thought I was going to have to lock the door when you first showed up.
Without my consent?
I'm joking.
I know.
Anyway, you seemed really focused.
Yeah, well. Guess I got a personal stake in it, haven't I?
Because of David.
Because everyone was accusing me of being a perv a few weeks ago. Hang on, what? What do you mean, because of David?
Just mean that you and him haven't been getting on recently, have you? Anyway, thanks again. See you tomorrow in English.
Shall I get you a couple of extra pillows from upstairs? Make you extra comfy?
Well, only if you're going up, Mum. I mean, I won't be lying here all day.
Well, I think you should. Recharge those batteries, build up your strength.
Well, do you think it's all right for me to slob out all day, then?
Oh, how about a nice apple?
Well, I'm making lunch soon.
Great.
Then we can start a box set. Oh, I got you a little pressie.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a servant bell. If you need anything, you just give that a little tinkle and I'll come running. Yes, sir?
What? Oh, here, do us a favour, will you? Stick some fresh batteries in this remote for us.
You can do that yourself.
She just said if I give this bell a little tinkle, she'll do me bidding for me. Come on, hurry up. Countdown's on in a minute.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Eileen.
Oh, it's Eileen.
Just thought I'd come and see how the patient's doing.
Oh, I don't think he's up to having a visit.
Me neither. It is a bit too soon.
Oh, come on. It's only Eileen. I've really missed her. Surely she can stay for a bit. Bit of company. Do me good.
OK. Only for 10 minutes, though.
Thank you. All right, thank you. If I need out, I'll give you a little tinkle.
So how did it go?
Yeah, fine, I think. Hope skipped after school, didn't she, when we dropped her back?
It still took ages. I mean, traffic was awful.
You still got time to sit down and have a brew, though, haven't you?
This is for your benefit.
It was a really positive session, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. I sit there through these sessions thinking, just don't say something awful.
But Hope, typical her, she just came straight out with it. She told the therapist she didn't really get why all the adults were so worried about the Joseph thing.
Did she? Well, I wouldn't have bought that, would you?
But the therapist said that she showed empathy towards her cousin.
Empathy? She hid him in the attic.
Yeah, but only because she wanted his mum and dad to take notice of him.
And the band played Fool on the Hill, did it?
Look, we all know she's been in bother before, but this time it wasn't malicious. It was actually just her being a normal, naughty girl.
Oh, I see. And that's a good thing, is it? Smile. Going to put this on our face page to all the drivers, customers and rivals. Oh, and Rob from Mayweather Cabs sent you a lovely card. In fact, the office is full of get-well cards.
Rob's usually a right miserable pillock.
Little message. Cab drivers of the world salute. Our gaffer and friend is out of hospital and on his sofa. There is no keeping this man down.
Oh, don't do that. I look like a right lazy beggar. Take one of me when I'm at top of Winter Hill, not lounging around in me joggers.
You've just had major surgery. It's a miracle you're even here. This is going to go viral.
Yeah, but it's my sedentary lifestyle that got me in this mess. I don't want to celebrate having heart surgery.
Well, you should. You've had a massive operation and you're home. If it was me, I'd be shouting from the rooftops. Drivers and me, we've been bricking here. Don't know what I'd do if I lost you.
Well, I do feel a bit weak and worried.
Yeah, well, just give it a couple of weeks and then you'll soon be fighting fit.
Do you want another brew?
Go on, then. But don't you move. Ring the bell.
Oh, what? Can you get Eileen another brew, please?
Your mother gave you the servant's bell for you to use for her. I'm not a servant. You're swinging the lead.
I'm in recovery. Whilst you're at it, nip to Dev's and get some more apples, please.
We've got apples.
I prefer Pink Lady.
Fine.
Talking of apples, in support of your healthy eating, the biscuit tin has been retired. It's now a fruit tin.
Oh, well, that's very considerate.
Yeah, but the drivers are in uproar, especially Steve, so we might have to do alternate days. Bickies, fruit. Bickies, fruit. Well, there'll be a walkout if they don't get the odd custard cream.
Tim, everything all right?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit stronger.
Oh.
Bit.
Hello? Is anybody here? Oh, great.
I'm Davander. Today, I'm going to show you how to remove the waste trap from a sink.
It was just Mr. O banging on about communication and honesty. Asking for and obtaining consent means you have respect for your partner. Yawn.
Well, I'm really pleased you went.
And then, at the end, he kept me back. And he said he was really impressed with me for staying and that I seemed really focused. So I said, well, it's because I got a personal stake in it. And he said, because of David.
Did he?
I said, what do you mean, because of David?
Well, what did you say?
He looked awkward. Like you do now. What aren't you telling me?
This is unbearable. I have been a bag of nerves for weeks. Try and do some mindfulness.
Are you mad?
It's like meditating. It calms you down.
I still can't believe he's risking everything for us.
Well, it shows how much he loves you. It's definitely a keeper.
Where is he? Something's gone wrong.
He'll be in and out. Then we can stop worrying about all of this.
Next, unscrew the metal slipping nuts half a turn, so you can finish unscrewing them by hand. Next, scrape out any blockage from the trap. Be careful of any incorrectly installed or corroded plumbing connections that could break.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.